What's up, everybody, and welcome back to welcome back to Two Ups and Two Downs podcast, or the Smack Frown podcast, or whatever you want to call us at this point, because we've gone by two names since creating the podcast. And today on the episode, we're gonna discuss WWE 2K19, the video game. Yes. So, we're going to get right into it, because I ordered the deluxe edition, pre-order. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I've been playing it nonstop. I've been playing it so much so to where I've already beat the main portion of career mode. And let me start off with this. The album cover's dope. The AJ Styles cover, I like that one. It's probably one of the best ones that they've put out. Now, as far as the loading time, like I'm breaking this down piece by piece. The loading time is a lot faster. There's multiple matches, obviously, and there's a lot newer matches that we didn't get to see in 2017 and 2018. In this one, you see fatal 4-way tag team matches. You see fatal 4-way tag team ladder matches. You can even do a street fight in the Wyatt compound on this game. So, there's a lot you can do, and there's a lot you can unlock. And if you get the deluxe edition like I did, and the pre-order, you unlock Rey Mysterio, Ronda Rousey, Dusty Rhodes, and a few other legends. Can't think of their names off the top of my head. Pretty sad, right? Doing a fucking wrestling podcast, can't even think of wrestlers' names off the top of my head. But, so the loading time's good. It doesn't take very long to, downloading the game is long. Don't get me wrong. Well, it depends on how good your internet is. But as far as in-game play, gameplay loading time, it's fast. You get to the matches quicker. You get to the match choice loading screen, all that shit quicker. Now, what I like about the gameplay, it's the same as 2017, 2018. There is new reversals, and there is a few new moves. The reversals, you could tell some of them are different. Some of them have had upgrades added to the reversals. Now, alright, so I'm just gonna knock out the stuff that I'm downing on the game real quick so we can get back to the positive. The big heads match. I don't like it. I do not like the big heads match whatsoever. It's basically just bobbleheads wrestling each other. I also don't like... Now, this is a like and don't like. The My Career mode, I love it. It's very good. It starts off in the indie scene, and you work your way up to the WrestleMania. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say, what goes on in between, but it is a very short main portion of My Career mode. So it's not like a year process game, and it's very, I finished the whole main part of My Career mode in a whole day within maybe 5 or 6 hours. That's how fast it is. Maybe even less than that. And then the rest of it's just side missions now. Like side matches. Now, oh, nah, what was I gonna say? Damn, that's the main thing I don't like about my career mode. My career mode is too short. Yeah, it's cool because it adds new stuff. Like, all right, so I'll throw in something else real quick. Other than the indie scene, it also brings up New Japan Pro Wrestling a little bit. Now my universe, the WWE universe, whatever mode is still the same. What else is there? There's not really much on my career mode to creating your character. Now they have added new stuff to my career mode as far as how you can upgrade your character as far as like strength and recovery, stamina, and all this stuff. It's very easily actually compared to the other ones in my opinion. Now the creations, okay, so they added a new thing to the creations. You can now not only create a title and a arena, you can also now create your own Money in the Bank. It's not really a big deal, but some of us, I guess it might be. It's just a cool little thing I found interesting. They got everyone on the roster that's currently on there, they got the Cruiserweight division finally on there. Let's see, they got Cruiserweight division, they got NXT division, they got the main rosters. And then, damn, what else was there I was gonna say? Yes, the showcase. The WWE showcase starring Daniel Bryan. So I'm not really going to talk too much on this because I'm not even fully done with it yet. But what I will say is very interesting. Interesting if you don't know the backstory of Daniel Bryan. Like myself, I did not know that Daniel Bryan was previously in WWE before he was even in NXT. Oh yeah, and if you guys didn't know that, you're in for a really interesting bit of knowledge there on Daniel Bryan. And you won't believe his first few opponents in the WWE. Now, so my career mode, it does involve Baron Blade still. So if you guys don't remember, in 2017, Baron Blade was a wrestler in my career mode. And then in 2018, he was the producer, or the one of the producers for WWE. Well, now in this 2K19, my career mode, he runs his own promotion company. That's all I'm going to say on that part. But, let's see what else they got. They got all the current teams up to date. Team B, the B team or whatever. They got Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy as a team. They even got Shelton Benjamin in there on the roster. They, who else did they have on the roster? I don't know. They got everyone you could think of, to be honest, in my opinion. As far as like current roster. And I'm sorry, I sound a little funny right now. I'm actually supposed to be asleep. I gotta be up for work in like freaking like 12 hours. I gotta be ready for work and I haven't even slept yet. But so I've told you a little bit of the downfalls of the game, in my opinion, the big heads match and the shortness of the career mode. And the positives, my positives are the album cover and just the superstars they have in the game on the roster. They have Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, Rey Mysterio. Just those three alone Really, actually, because I used to play those in all the other wrestling games. Those were the characters I'd play in all the older ones. I'd either be Jeff Hardy, or I'd be Matt Hardy, or I'd be Rey Mysterio. And then when they took him out, I know they brought him in 2017 as a DLC pack. I, at the time, was not able to purchase that DLC pack, so I did have to wait all the way till... Or no, they brought him in the 2018 one, sorry. They brought him in the 2018 for the DLC pack, and I was not able to purchase that one at the time, so I had to wait all the way to 2019 to finally get to play as Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy. And the thing about that is they are no longer the Hardy Boys. You have to create that team. So when you go to create a team, you actually have to put Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys, in together, or else it won't do it. It's not automatically no more because they're not currently on the same roster. I was actually I was a little confused on that, to be honest. Even though they're not on the same roster, they have all sorts of other teams on there, on the game, that you wouldn't even think they would have on the game, but yet they don't have the Hardy Boys. You know what I mean? It's a little weird. So, okay, I'm gonna rate this game down real quick. I'm gonna rate it down. Okay, visuals, 7. It's not the best WWE's put together for visual wise. How the characters look, how they sound. Now okay. When I say how they sound, I mean John Cena specifically. Okay? Because for some reason, John Cena does not sound like John Cena. He sounds like a mid... Or not a mid, sorry. He sounds like for some reason, they got John Cena with a deep voice. Like a real deep voice. Like he's black. Which is very... I don't know if it's because he hasn't been in the company in a while and he hasn't really been around, so they didn't get to able to... They weren't able to do his voiceover for the game. But even if that's the case, they should still have they could have used old voice clips from 2017, 2018 to patch together, his voice and shit. But instead, they just went ahead and made him sound like a black guy. Whatever. But, yeah. I mean, as far as down... Oh, okay, so, yeah, rating. Sorry, I forgot we were doing that. Visuals, 7. The voiceovers, I'll give it an 8, 9. I won't give it a 10 just because that John Cena one really bugs me. And when you guys do get the chance to play it, or if you already have played it, you'll know what I mean. The storyline for WWE Career Mode, even though it was short, it was amazing, the storyline. So I'm going to give it a 10. WWE Universe, like I said, I haven't completed it yet. Or not the Universe, the Showcase. The WWE Showcase, I have not completed it yet. But from what I've done so far, I'll give it a 7 and 8 because it is accurate so far. If you followed Daniel Bryan, you'll know how accurate it is, and it's pretty accurate so far. So I'm gonna give it a 7 or 8. Down the line, I might give it a 10 when I'm finally finished with it. 2K19 or 2K as the game developers, it's just about the same as 2017 and 2016, 15. No, 15 had better graphics. But it's just about the same as all the other ones. See what else I have in the move sets seem to be good. I like the move sets. I've only played as Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, John Cena, Randy Orton, AJ Styles, and Undertaker. But as the time goes on, I will eventually get around to playing as everyone on the game. But yeah, this has been the 2 Ups, 2 Downs podcast, or the SmackDown or Smack Frown podcast, whatever you want to call us. And catch you on the next episode. We out.